Hey guys, it's Jade. I actually hate the fact that I don't have any posters on my wall because this thing going on here, I fucking hate it. But I know my grandmother will not have me put posters on my wall at all, so I'm not even gonna like attempt to even do that. But I'm not gonna lie, I do miss my posters. I would have done this on my back porch, but it's so windy outside today. And then so hopefully I can make this video quick because my food got here and I'm washing clothes. So alright, so basically, if you do not know, excuse me, the voting for the mamas started today around noon. Yeah, so around like noon, the voting for the mamas 2016 mamas, the Mnet Asian Music Award started today. So yeah, it's gonna be a bloodbath as it is every year. So if you are new to K-pop and you don't know what is going on, basically at the end of the year, this is basically the start of award season. So there's about 4 award shows that happen throughout the rest of the year leading into the next year. So the first one is the Mamas, the Mnet Asian Music Award. It's basically kind of like the VMAs, at least to me. The Melon Awards is basically like the Billboard Awards. The Golden Disc Awards is basically like the Grammys, and like the Soul Music Awards is basically kind of like the AMAs, like the American Music Awards, but just you know, another version of that. Yeah, so I mean, just award show season period. It gets real crazy because fandoms coming together and trying to have their bias groups win awards, and then it's like who's gonna win rookie awards and stuff like that, and who's gonna be nominated for what, blah blah blah, who's gonna win this, that, and the third. So it gets crazy around this time of year, and then that's when everyone starts like piling on the comebacks because they're trying to get at least a nomination for something. And so I mean, so basically, like for example, like when it comes to like the Golden Disc Awards, because I didn't know what it was, like what. Cause I know I read something about BTS and they wanted a award. I didn't know what the hell the award was, so I looked it up, and basically BTS is looking to win a Daesang, a Dasang. I think I said it right. And basically, it's just Artist of the Year award. So basically, it's awarded to the best artist up to at least 12 artists by calculating album and digital sales. And that basically goes for like when it comes down to the Golden Disc and the Soul Music Awards. That's basically what and there's other awards. So like Artist of the Year, Best New Artist, or just Best Artist. They go with popularity, basically meaning like who was popular throughout the whole year, this, that, and the third. So there's various awards with those two. I don't remember what they do with the Melon Awards. I don't remember, but I know with the Mamas, they have various awards. I'm about to go through those. And so yeah, so that's basically that. That's kind of like a rundown with the awards if you are new to K-pop and you don't know what goes on around like award show season. And then around that time with the mamas, everyone's excited like, okay, who's gonna perform and stuff like that. And then but with the mamas, they give awards to not just K-pop or just Korean artists. They give awards to people throughout Asia. So like the Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Taiwan, Thailand, China, Japan, just throughout Asia period, they'll give awards to those artists out there. And they also give awards to people that do like production, and they also give an international award. So basically someone that was popular, like an international artist that was popular throughout Asia. So I started watching the Mamas in 2013. So from 2013 to now, I've watched all the Mamas. So 2013, they gave it to Stevie Wonder. 2014 was John Legend. And last year, oh my God, I forgot her name. But she's really popular in China. I can't fucking remember her name. Like, I know, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the description when I find it out. But her. And so I don't know who they're gonna give it to this year. It can be anybody, because I mean I know they're giving it to the Pussycat Dolls 1 year. Did they give it to Britney Spears or Beyonce? Probably. But yeah, anyway, so it's like pretty much like varied awards, and then they also give awards at the Mamas for, like, you know, popularity and like artists that, you know, had like that was popular, that basically went on like a tour all over the world, blah blah blah. So there's a whole bunch of awards. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the nominees and I'm gonna tell you my opinions on the nominees and who I decided to vote for. So we're gonna start with Best New Artist Male. So we have NCT 127, SF9, Astro, K&K, and Pentagon. So I was really torn between NCT 127 and K&K. Now, some of y'all know I ride for K&K. I've been riding for K&K since their debut. Absolutely love them. I heard they might be coming out with another comeback soon, so I'm excited for that. And I wasn't necessarily here for the concept of NCT, to be honest with you, with like them saying they have like an infinite amount of members, and the fact that, you know, they're going to be all these different groups and they're going to be all over the world. I'm like, but I've only heard of NCT in Korea. I mean, they've done like a song in Chinese, but they're saying that they was like SM was saying that they was going to have groups like a fucking plethora of groups everywhere. I've only seen them in Korea, but whatever. And everyone's always been anticipating, like, with each with either subunit, they're like, who's gonna be in the group, blah blah blah. But honestly, even though I'm not here for the concept of NCT, I do like some of the members, and I do like the music that they came out with. Like, the 7 Cents it's like one of my favorite songs this year. Fire Truck. And I even like NCT Dream, and I know like a lot of people kind of iffy with that group. That's something because how young the members are. Like, y'all, there are members that I am like 14 years older than. Now, usually when it comes to these groups, I'm maybe like 5-6 years older than them. But the fact that I am like almost 15 years older than some of these members is ridiculous. But either way, I was really torn between those two. I mean, I did like Pentagon's mini album when it came up, but they just debuted, so I don't really know that much about them. I don't listen to Astro, but I know Astro's been like killing it this year. And SF9, I know I think they're FNC, so AOA, Scene Blue, and FT Island. I don't know if they have any other artists. They probably do, but those are the only ones I can think of on top of my head. Yeah, so I decided to go with K&K because I was biased. Okay, so next we have Best New Artist Females. We have Blackpink, Gugudan, IOI, Cosmic Girls, and this other group who I am not even going to try to pronounce because I know I'm going to fuck it up. So I'm going to spell it out. So it's BOLBBALGAN4. And I think there's a duo. Never heard of them, but they're nominated. I'm like, okay, it's going to be like the Busker Busker. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about for new fans, basically in 2012, there was a bunch of rookies that debuted that year. So C Clown, Newies, B2B, oh shit, who else debuted that year? Like boy groups, and Vix, and of course BAP and EXO. But mainly the top rookies of 2012 was BAP and EXO. I mean, definitely EXO because the fact that they already had a following, because they had this huge hype around them forever, like with all those those teasers they came out with, and then like the pre-debut songs and stuff like that, and then with BAP, Jungkook had did his song with Jiyoon, that that kind of was a little, I think that was pretty popular when it came out. And then there was the subunit with Jungkook and Zello, so they had their stuff pre-debut as well. So basically, when both groups debuted, fandoms were just going at each other's necks. So what ended up happening when the mamas came, that the fandoms was fighting so much that both groups ended up losing to Busker Busker. Now Busker Busker is more like kind of like a contemporary group. You know what I'm saying? They kind of make like lighthearted music. They don't make anything like remotely close to like BAP or EXO or even like a VIX. So people were really surprised that they just kind of like, you know, slept in there. It was swept in there. That's what I meant to say. And that's why when people, that's why now they call it busker. Like you getting buskered because you know that happened. So that was crazy. So maybe I don't know, but yeah, I've never heard of this group. So, but I decided to go with Blackpink. Let's see. I know Gugudan. I think if not all or majority of the members were from Produce 101. Of course, IOI was popular as hell because of Produce 101. And I think Cosmic Girls. I'm not really too sure about Cosmic Girls, but IOI, they're okay. For me, like I don't normally do groups like IOI, but I mean the songs I've heard aren't that bad. Like from when they were on Produce 101, because Alex had shown me a few videos when they were on the show. Those songs were actually pretty bad, but I never actually listened to like their album when it came out. I did listen to their recent comeback. I was only a fan of it, but I did like the subunit one with What a Man. I actually do like that song, but because I'm biased, I went Blackpink. Okay, so next we have best male group. So we have EXO, iKON, BTS, Blackpink, SHINee, and Infinite. So basically, they decided they want to put like basically all my favorite groups in one category. I'm actually surprised with iKON because they only had one release this year, and mainly they were like iKON was doing stuff in Japan. So I'm actually surprised that they nominated iKON. I feel like they should have put Monster X, but you know, that's just me. Yeah, this was hard because of course EXO with Exact. Monster is still one of my favorite songs of this year so far. SHINee because it's SHINee. I know I love Infinite, Blackpink, and BTS, but this was really tough. It was really tough. So I decided to go with BTS. And then next we have best female group. So we have Twice, Red Velvet, Mamamoo, G-Friend, and Wonder Girls. If we're gonna go on what I've heard from them this year, I'm gonna go with Mamamoo because I've listened to music from all these groups that's nominated. Like if you don't follow me on Google Plus, I just listened to like Twice. So I listened to all three of the mini albums. Obviously I'm a fan of Wonder Girls. I've checked out G Friend and I've checked out Red Velvet's Russian Roulette. I'm not a fan of the album to be honest with you, but I do like these groups. And I'm really surprised that I actually gave G Friend a chance because I wasn't really here for G Friend, but actually taking the time and listening to them, I actually like a few of their songs. But I decided to go with Mamamoo because I'm biased as hell. I love Mamamoo, and Mamamoo has just been killing it, and I know they're having a comeback soon. I'm so excited. So yeah. Next we have best male solo vocalist or vocal. We have Park Hyo Shin. I know Hongbin's excited. If you're a VIX fan, you know what I'm talking about. Psy, Lim Jang Jung. Yes, Lim Chang Jung. Sorry. Zico and Crush. Now, why are we nominating Zico? I mean, unless we want to go from last year, I guess, maybe. Being the fact that I only listen to really Crush and Zico, like I don't listen to Psy like that. Like if he comes out with stuff, I'll check it out. But I can't really call myself a Psy fan, really. Like it's iffy with me and Psy. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I don't have any of his albums and stuff like that. But and I don't listen to Park Hyo-shin, and Lim Chang Jung, but I was torn between Zico and Crush because I love both of them, so I decided to go with Zico. Next we have Best Female Vocal Solo Performance, and we have Bak Aeon, Ailey, Lehigh, Unji from A Pink, and Taeyeon. I'm actually surprised Tiffany wasn't on here because I really did enjoy her album. Still haven't gotten it yet, but that's something in my long ass list of albums to get. Um, I'm, I mean, cause I don't listen to Bak and I'm not really a huge fan of A Pink, so I'm just taking them out, and I'm not a huge fan of Taeyeon. I don't hate the girl, but she's not my favorite in Girl Generation. But I did listen to Why, and I did like the song, but I didn't listen to the album though. So basically, it's between Lehigh and Ailey. Ailey, that's the Jersey homie, duh. But also Lehigh, we've been waiting for this album for like 3 years and 3, 4 years, like 2, 3 years. So I'm torn between Ailey and Lehigh. I'm biased out, so I'm gonna go with Ailey. And so next we have Best Dance Performance. So we have Luna's Free Somebody, Hillsong's Find Me, Pressure Number by Taemin, I Just Wanna Dance, Tiffany, and How's This with Hyuna. I'm really happy that Luna was nominated because, again, like, her album was so slept on, and it came at like the worst time. Like, it came like before EXO. No, my bad. It came before. Did it come? I think it came. Did it come after Jungyeon? I think it came after Jungyeon had released She Is, and then like days after that, or maybe like a week or so after that, was EXO. So the timing for our album was really bad, but the album is so, if you have not listened to Luna's Free Somebody, listen to it. It is so good. I'm so happy she's nominated because I absolutely love that song. It's one of my favorite songs this year. I'm actually surprised that Hyosung is nominated because I don't really know if people really listen to her. Sorry, I got a text. If people really rock with her like that as a solo, because to me, I like her, but it's just her music kind of seems like the same shit to me. So, but I decided to go with Taemin because that's still my song. I love that album. It was hard because I really love Tiffany's album. I love Taemin's album and Luna's album. Hyunna's album was okay. I feel like A Plus was better than Awesome, or however you pronounce it. But I still love Hyunna, that's my girl though. But I decided to go with Taemin. And we have Best Dance Male. So we have, okay, it's gonna be difficult. So we have EXO's Monster, GOT7's Hard Carry, Monster X's All In, BTS's Blood, Sweat and Tears, VIX's Fantasy, and 17's Pretty You. Yeah. So this is hard because I like all these groups, and I like pretty much all these songs. I'm kind of iffy with Pretty You though, but the rest I really do love these songs. Damn. I'm torn between, like, I mean, I loved All In. That's like one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite Monster X songs. Of course, Hard Carry, and then of course Blood, Sweat and Tears, duh. And VIX. I don't know, but I decided to go with Monster because the dance. If we're gonna just go on the dance, like, you can't deny that dance. Like, is probably would have been tied between like BTS and EXO. So I decided to go with EXO's Monster. Okay, so next we have a Best Dance Female Group. So we have Good Luck, AOA, Cheer Up Twice, Russian Roulette, Red Velvet, I Like That Sister, and Rough by G-Friend. Again, if you're going to go on dance, I decided to go with G-Friend's Rough because I mean, come on, y'all seen them perform? Like, these chicks are literally in skirts and they're like literally bouncing around the stage. So, I mean, just listening to the song, I like the song, I like the dance, I like that G-Friend, you know how some girl groups, they don't really utilize the stage like that? Like, they kind of like stay, some groups, not all groups, but some girl groups kind of like stay in one spot, if you know what I'm saying. But I mean, I really do like all these groups, but I decided to go with G Friends, Rough. And so we have Best Male Vocal. So we have Half Moon by Dean, Good For You, Eric Nam, The Love That I Committed by Jang Bom Jung. I'm sorry if I butchered that. And Don't Forget with Crush. Yeah, because I been obsessed with Dean. I think Shower the 60s is the one that got me into listening Dean, I think. But yeah, Dean. Yeah, I decided to go with Dean. Best female vocal. So we have So So by Bak Ayan, Across the Universe by Yurin Beck. Or Beck Yurin. She's in 15 and so I'm really happy that she was nominated because I know that her album, I don't think her album had a video. Did the song have a video for it? I don't know, but it wasn't a physical release for it. It was basically just a digital. But I'm happy that she's nominated. If You by Ailey. Hopefully Sky by Unji and Rain by Taeyeon. So basically, out of all these nominated, I went with Ailey because I don't listen to any of these other nominees really, so I just decided to go with Ailey. Sorry, I keep moving the camera. Why does it look so red? Okay. Whatever. Okay, so best vocal group. So we have Beside Me, Davichi, You're the Best, Mamamoo, Ribbon, Beast, Remember That, B2B, and I Don't Love You by Urban Zacapa. I think I'll probably fuck that up. But yeah. Again, vocal wise, out of all these songs, cause like I love B2B, but just I'm not really here for like these ballads really. I'm happy that they're coming out with, they're having a comeback and they're doing like more upbeat songs, because I'm sorry, I was just not here for these ballads. But I mean, them ballads got them wins on music shows, so that's what's up. Davichi, I don't know much about Davichi, but I know they've been in the game for quite a long time, and I consider them like queens of OST because they stay on somebody's OST. And Ribbon isn't my favorite song from Beast, but I did like the song. And of course, You're the Best by Mamamoo because it's Mamamoo, so I decided to go with Mamamoo. Okay, next we have Best Band Performance. So we have What's the Spring by 10 Centimeters. I think that's how you pronounce the group name. You're So Fine, CN Blue. Letting Go, Day 6. Take Me Now, FT Island. And Pulse by Gukastin. I know I said that wrong. Okay, so Guckkkasten. That's the group. I don't know that group. I'm not familiar with that group. But, okay, so only one I listen to, honestly, is Day 6 and CN Blue. Like, I don't even listen to a bunch of CN Blue, so I only know, like, a couple. So, I guess just to be biased, I went with Day 6. Okay, next we have Best Rap Performance. So, we have Lonely Night by Gary, Illusion, Doki, Sour Grapes, Sonny, and Mad Clown, Puzzle by BY and C-Jam, and I Am You, You Are Me by Zico. Now, here's the thing. I'm iffy with Zico only because he sang most of the fucking song. Like, why didn't they could have picked, like, Pride and Prejudice. You know what I'm saying? Or Boys and Girls. I mean, I know people would be like, it's kind of ratchet, but I mean, hell, J Park's Moment was nominated last year. I'm just saying, like, I guess people like that song more, but if we're gonna talk like rapping, I would have picked Pride and Prejudice, and plus I love that song. But I decided to go with BY and C Jam's Puzzle. So best collaboration, we have Hit Me by Mob, Men on Bobby. No Matter What, Bo and Benzino, Dream, Backyard and Susie, Spring Love, Wendy, and Eric Nam, and Inferiority. Complex, probably fucked that word up. I was like an idiot, but anyways, it's with Kyung and Yuna. The artist, the female artist sounds familiar to me, but because I'm biased is how I went with Bobby Minnow, and I'm happy that they're nominated. I would have picked Full House, but that's just my ratchet anthem of the year so far. So yeah, I decided to go with Hit Me. Best MV, so we have Whistle, Blackpink, Bonnie and Clyde by Dean, Carnival by Gayen, Blood, Sweat and Tears, BTS, Duh, and Why So Lonely by the Wonder Girls. I'm surprised that they didn't put Monster. I'm surprised they didn't put Monster. I'm surprised that Monster X's All In wasn't nominated. I'm trying to think of other videos, or even like Taman's Pressure Number. I'm trying to think of any other like video that would kind of fit in with that category. I would have Fighter's a little too early for that, or maybe hell, even like Monster X, because that video was okay. Or even better, NCT used The Seventh Sense. Like, that video was dope. I don't know what I was nominated, but I decided to go with Blood, Sweat, and Tears, even though I do like the videos for all the nominees, but I decided to go with BTS's Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Okay, so we're kind of winding down, and I'm getting close to almost, running out of time. So, we have Best OST. So we have Moonlight, Drowned by Clouds by Gummy from the same drama. This Love by the Vici from Descendants of the Sun. Like a Dream by Ben from Another Miss O. Don't Worry by Lee Juk from Reply 1988. And Reminiscence Jang Bomjun from the drama Signal. I voted for Gummy because y'all know I do not do OSTs, or I don't do dramas, period. But because I like Gummy, I decided to go with her. Okay, so with Artist of the Year and Song of the Year, there was like a long ass list, and I was not about to write all these fucking nominees, so I wrote a nice number of them. But you'll see when you go vote that the nominees. So Artist of the Year, so Blackpink, EXO, Icon, NCT 127, SF9, Twice, Gugudan, Red Velvet, Mamamoo, Park Hyo-shin, BTS, Baekhyun, that other group, that the duo from earlier, Block B, Shiny, Psy, excuse me, IOI, Ailey, G-Friend, and Cosmic Girls, and there was like other artists listed, but I wasn't trying to write all of them. And then Song of the Year, What the Spring by 10 Centimeters, Good Luck, AOA, You're So Fine, Seeing Blue, Letting Go, Day 6, Half Moon, Dean, Monster XO, Take Me Now, FT Island, Hard Carry got 7, Hit Me, Mob, Cheer Up Twice, Lonely Night Gary, Pulse by the band, the other band, the Gulkistan. Yeah, I fucked that up. Beside Me, The Vici, Illusion, Doki, Russian Roulette, Red Velvet, and Free Somebody, Luna. And I guess again, there's like a list of songs, and there's also Album of the Year, but you don't vote for Album of the Year. That's the only award I can think of that you don't you don't vote for. So yeah, that is the nominees for the 2016 Mamas. So you already know there's going to be a whole bunch of people on all the social media, coming up with these like, these little thingies to like, vote for their faves and stuff like that. And I don't know when, like, I guess the voting stops. I don't know when the voting stops, but yeah, so it's gonna be that. So like, if you're on like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google Plus, hell, probably even Snapchat, just basically any social media platform, just even like in the YouTube comments, just know that you're gonna see a bunch of people coming up with these things to like, vote for for whoever. So yeah, that's it, I think. So again, we don't know who's gonna be performing just yet. That's not gonna be for probably within like November. We'll find out who's gonna be performing. Yeah, so that's basically that. And yeah, so go vote. I'll leave a link down below so where you can go vote. So yeah, that's pretty much that, and I will see you guys later. Bye.